Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Reda and today we're gonna speak about the 5 mistakes to avoid if you wanna have successful finances basically, or you wanna be successful with your finances. So hit the like button, subscribe and let's get into it. So the first mistake that many people do is to live paycheck to paycheck. Guys, this is finance 101. Always manage to save some money. You cannot live paycheck to paycheck. You always have to live below your means. That's the only way that you can be successful with your finances and build an empire. If you don't want to build an empire, at least save some money or be able to be a bit more comfortable. You will never be able to do that by living paycheck to paycheck. So you have to learn to change that, and basically you have to learn to save. I have a video here about how to save money. I think it will help you a lot, guys. Just click the button, it will take you to the other video. But yeah, mainly you have to learn to save. If you don't do that, you have no chance. The second mistake that I usually see is basically not saving for retirement. It's not because now you're 25, 30, 20, 35, doesn't matter, you're always young, yeah? It's not because you are that today that you will always be. One day you will be 60, 65 and you wish you would have done things differently 30 years earlier. So normally guys, if you don't have any saving account for your retirement, what you should do is, after paying off all your debts first, and secondly after saving an emergency account, basically an emergency budget that should be the equivalent of at least 6 months of your expenses. Yes, so basically your monthly expenses, you multiply that by 6 and it will give you the total amount that you have to save. After doing these 2 steps, the third thing that you have to do is open a retirement account or try to save for retirement. Doesn't matter how you do it. I will not get into details about retirement and what options you have, but yes guys, you have to start thinking about it. Doesn't matter how young or old you are, you have to start to think about it today and take action today for it. Number 3, buying stuff you can't afford. Basically taking out debt on credit card and taking finances for stuff that you can't afford and you don't need. So basically accept your mortgage. And maybe your car finance in certain situations when you really need the car, if you travel a lot, or there are certain circumstances that yes, you would need a finance and it's more advantageous to have a finance compared to owing the car. Except these 2 things, you should buy absolutely anything on finance, especially not holidays, guys. I see so many people putting holidays on credit card. That's like a big huge mistake that you should avoid at any cost. So basically, if you can't afford it, don't buy it and save for it and then buy it when you have the money. It's not that hard. If anyway you will have to pay off that credit card, it's better to save money and then you have that amount of cash and then you buy your thing and that's it, you don't owe anything, than to put everything on credit card and thinking that one day you will pay it. But the problem is that what that does is that every month it takes a small or a big chunk of your income, and you end up cutting your income with few £100 or maybe more, and you will end up not saving for other issues or having problems saving in general and end up living paycheck to paycheck. You see, it's a circle. The main goal here is to keep your cash flow as healthy as possible. Money comes in, then you save and money goes out. But it's not like money goes out and that's it, like it's like a straight line between them. That is not healthy to do. So number 4 guys, this is the 4th mistake that I see people doing, is basically starting to invest in stocks, cryptocurrencies or whatever they're investing in while having debt on the side. So guys, think about it. If you have debt, especially credit card debt, you pay around 20% in interest per year. Right? Tell me, what kind of investment can you make that will bring you for sure more than 20%? Because your debt is for sure 20%. So your investment should be at least 20% of higher to be worth it. And there is no such investment, I can tell you that. If you are lucky, you can pull off a 15% once, 20% once, maybe cryptocurrencies, but you can also lose that 20% as easily as it came. So that's why, before you start investing, guys, the first thing you need to do before starting investing is having a healthy personal finance situation, which means first you have to be debt free. That's the first step that you need to do. And this brings us to mistake number 5, and the second step into investing is basically you have to save some money as basically an emergency fund. Before you start investing, you have to understand first of all that investing comes with risk. It doesn't matter what you invest in, no matter how beautiful the story sounds in the beginning, there is always risk with investing. And imagine having no money saved at all, and you manage to put aside, let's say, an extra 1,000, it doesn't matter the amount, an extra 1,000, let's say, and you you buy that magic stock that will bring you a lot of money. But a few days after that, I don't know, something happens, you have to go to the doctor and you have to pay a big bill for that. Imagine doing that, and then after that you have to sell that stock, maybe you lose money on it at that time, and your investment basically ended up being a big mess. That's why you have to have emergency fund. Ideally it should be, as I said earlier, at least 6 months of your monthly expenses, which means you have your monthly expenses multiplied by 6, and that should be your emergency fund. After you save that, and of course you are debt free, then you can start thinking about investing. This is very important and will help you invest with ease of mind, because even if you lose a bit of money, it will not be the end of the world. Mistake number 6, guys, this is a bit more advanced. So basically that would be putting all your eggs in the same basket. Let's say you're a very good saver, you manage to pay off your debt, and you have some emergency funds as well, and now you want to invest the money. Well, you just cannot put the money in the same place. Try to diversify your portfolio. I see people who are very good at saving, and they have like loads of money saved, right? But they don't do anything with it. And the problem is that if you just put it in normal saving account, like here in the UK we have ISA. ISA gives you 0.75% per year interest on your money. Doesn't matter how much you have. The problem with that interest rate is that it's way lower than inflation. And the result of it is that you lose money, basically. Your money loses its value. Normally in that ISA or whatever saving account you have in America or any country you live, you should have that between 6 months and 2 years of your monthly expenses. That's how much money you should have. The equivalent of monthly expenses divided by 6 to 24, and that's what you should have in that saving account. After that, whatever else, you have to learn to invest your money to make a bit more profit on it, because if not, you are just burning it. It's like you are losing money, right? It have no sense at all doing that. And finally, this brings us to mistake number 7 that I see: investing in something that you don't completely understand. That is also a big one, guys. Always make sure you understand what are you investing in. You have to understand every field of what you're investing. If you're not able to explain what are you investing in, then don't invest. You have to know the risk, especially the risk, because everybody knows the nice story, they tell you will make blah blah blah, whatever, yeah, but you have to know what are the risks that you are taking. And you also have to understand what's going on with that investment. Let's say you're investing, let's take the stock market for example. If you invest in a company and you read everything about it, and you know what's happening, and you know that it's a healthy company with a healthy management, everything is going well there, and you buy the stock, you put 10,000 on that stock, let's say, and 1 week later it goes down 10%. Because you know everything, you still feel confident to leave your money there, even if it's 10% low, because you know it's just like a hit, doesn't mean anything, it will go back up. But if you don't know what you're doing, you just bought that stock because Mr. Smith told you to do that, then you will get scared and you will sell it and you will lose money. That's why you have to understand. If you don't understand the field that you're investing in, don't invest. That would be better for you, and you will end up saving more money than actually investing in something you don't know hell about. Alright guys, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value from it. Please subscribe, hit the like button, it will help me a lot. Also leave a comment, tell me what you thought about this video. What do you think I should improve? Maybe what do you think I should speak about in the next video? Until then guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.